show.
Yeah.
And let's go and get the watch party going. Y'all get the watch party? You know what to do?
You the watch party?
Sports spot.
We wait for the link to come.
I know Bo don't know how to get to the watch party. Bo, you supposed to know everything.
Bo don't know Jack.
I ain't that tech savvy.
We gotta keep that nickname. Bo knows nothing.
Don't be a hater all your life. Okay.
Bo knows nothing and Reggie can't play golf.
Oh, man.
Let's get this show started.
This is TommSnakeTV.com.
Welcome to Sports Spot. I'm Smooth with the 5 O's.
First Lady Michelle, how y'all doing?
Reggie, the king of trolls.
And I'm Bo. You know.
Nothing.
Bo knows Jack.
You know.
Bo knows Jack.
You know something? I do want to start the show off by saying it's nice to see all y'all again.
You Vegas folks, party in Vegas.
Vegas was nice. Dallas was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been a while. Oh, look, I'm taking the watch party going on my phone and I'm messing it up and everything, you know?
Well, quit messing it up. But as Smooth said, I'm so happy to be back. I've been gone for a little bit, and I'm so happy to be back with my guys.
We miss you. We're glad that you are back.
I'm glad to be back.
I thought you didn't like us no more. So.
No.
Thought you found a new group of men that like or something, you know?
America, don't let them fool you. We talk off camera, and we have kept in touch, but in touch here, we are back. We are back.
That's it.
Live and living color.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Once together again.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, how are we gonna start this show? Who we gonna talk about today?
Hey, I got a question. My question is, did y'all see LeBron in the layup line with his son?
Oh yeah. But
I thought we weren't gonna talk about the Lakers today.
I'm talking about LeBron.
Remember?
Wait. No, I said no LeBron.
Delete that.
Y'all see, Bo don't even know how to follow directions.
Delete that. You know it's gonna come up.
In America, we told him off camera.
But since you didn't brought it up.
Yeah. My question is,
do
you think LeBron should be in the layup line with?
No.
I
mean, he's
it's
taking
their moment.
Hey,
the thing is,
your name is the king. You can do what you want.
True.
Just like your name is Smooth,
but
you can do what you want. That's right.
Listen.
With the 2 O's.
I don't know. When you brought it up, I don't know if you agree.
What?
About him being in the lab line.
I don't think he should.
Okay, so we do agree.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is because he's taken away from his son, for one.
For the team.
And LeBron is a real down-to-earth person, and I get it. And sometimes you got to look at your statue of your what is it? Your popularity. You know, people are gonna. You know, you don't want to take it off of your son,
right?
Because you already got that clout,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Being in a junior, what is he? High school now?
Yeah, he's a freshman.
I still think he's been overhyped, first of all, because he's James' son. Just the same way Jordan's sons were overhyped. You know? When they came here and played Eric Gordon's team,
tickets were sold out. Everybody clowned him.
But you know, AAU
and he the only one in the NBA. You notice that he's the only one in the NBA when Michael Jordan's boys was. Eric's the only one came out. As far as
well, they got a couple of people's sons that are supposed to be good. Shaquille's son that
he is good.
They ain't talking about him enough. That boy gonna be.
You know they talk
about his younger son.
The Wayne Wade son. Y'all checked him out.
Wade and LeBron's son play together. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I think the Wayne Wade son he's got that flavor, and I'm telling you, he's got the mental, the attitude. Like, he loves basketball. I'm not saying that.
Well, ain't none of
I
that.
just think LeBron takes away from his son. Plus, it's added pressure for his son too.
I think when you're a star son nowadays, people have to deal. Well, it is added pressure because of who his daddy is. But first of all, you know, there's no guarantee that your son's gonna perform like you.
True, like that.
You know, and you likes to promote different stories. Hey, my daddy got the money for the bus. Let me start. You know, I'm not just saying that's why Wade or Bronny is starting on the team. I've seen some good highlight reel pictures of them, so I can't really, knock the people for doing that. But James in the layup line shouldn't have happened.
No, he should.
I could have lived my life through my kids' life, football and soccer and basketball, but I didn't. I didn't go out there and score goals and say, "Go Saints!" I didn't do all that. You didn't do all that chest pumping.
Reggie,
but you know how you James.
Reggie, we know why you didn't do that though.
Tell us why.
I ain't gonna talk about you, but you wasn't gonna score no goal even if you.
I'm taking away one of your O's, Smooth. And you got 4 O's.
He did not go there.
He went from 2 to 4. Anybody who know Reggie,
2 to 5.
if y'all follow the troll on Facebook,
that's wrong.
If y'all follow the troll on Facebook, you know what I'm saying. Only thing y'all see the troll doing is sitting on the golf cart with a cigar in his mouth talking about he playing golf. So we really don't know if he can play golf. We ain't got no footage of that, no nothing. So until we see him hitting that ball, we gonna say all he do is sit on that golf cart.
My golf game is like Tiger Woodish.
Okay.
Tiger Wood.
Tiger should.
And I believe it.
Tiger should.
He wish he could play golf. You know, he like Robo keep coming
He's comfortable down
Well,
there.
that's a joke. I'm gonna let that joke slide, and I'm gonna let that joke slide.
It was a good one, though.
Hey, what do y'all think about Ezekiel Elliott and Melvin Gordon holding out, though?
Ooh, they should honor their contracts. Go on and honor their contracts, and then because at the flip side of that, the owner could say, "Hey, you know what? Y'all doing a good job. I'm gonna give you that anyway. I'm gonna renegotiate your contract." But as far as them themselves, they should honor their contract.
Let me tell you something. The NFL is making billions of dollars.
Yes, they are.
That's the only league where the player's contract isn't 100% guaranteed.
You signed it.
I will admit that they're getting bigger signing bonuses nowadays.
But that's the rookie contract.
But the basic for where he was slotted at.
Yeah.
The NFL players don't have as much clout as NBA players.
No.
Right. Look what the NBA players are getting this year.
Oh,
and I think the NFL players want that little bit more clout. Because we all know the owners of the NFL making billions. Look this offseason with the thing that goes on in Indy where they try out, show what they can do.
Yeah.
Look at Nashville.
Yeah.
They said it was 200,000 people there for that draft show. NFL's making money. I think they should at least, I understand you don't want a player to get hurt. I think they should at least guarantee a player's salary up to at least 85% or 80% because you have the money to do it.
Right.
Okay, since you mentioned that, Ezekiel, he's got 2 years left. So to me, and I understand what you were saying earlier about, they got to secure that in case they get hurt. You know what I mean? But he's still got 2 years. He's still got something to prove still. Even though I think he's one of the baddest running backs that's in the league now. You know what I mean? I really do.
The other side of that,
Jerry ain't going to have no problem.
He can't stand
that's what I was getting ready to say.
Jerry's not going to have any problems.
The only thing with Ezekiel compared to Melvin Gordon is Melvin's been staying out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in no trouble. He been playing good ball. Ezekiel, okay, yes, he's the best offensive player on their team. Yes, he is next to Amari Cooper. But Ezekiel keeps getting in trouble. Well, every time you getting in trouble, you can't go out there and demand what you want.
And that's probably why he's not getting the
Well,
contract.
he hasn't though.
Hold on. Tom, we got a live chat going on. Tom got this little bitty thing. Talking about Reg reach a question.
Right.
I can't even see that. Eric, what did you say? Read it to me, Tom.
Well, that's why we That's why we know he can't play no golf. It says Reggie. It's football and baseball.
What does Eric say?
Tom said it was going to be big.
Football and baseball season. Text me when you stop talking about basketball.
We're gonna talk about your sorry ass Yankees too. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I know you like baseball. We're gonna talk about how Boston beat up on y'all.
Football anyway.
Okay, back to football.
We'll be back with you.
Eric, you and Gurnell, you might be my family, but we ain't talking about basketball right now. Anyway.
He's a big baseball guy.
Okay, but back to the football and Ezekiel. Now, Melvin Gordon, I think Melvin Gordon going to probably get a better contract. They trying to play hardball with him to see what he going to do, but they already know if Melvin Gordon said they don't have no backup running back that's going to do what Melvin Gordon's doing.
Well, you know this is set of precedents. What running back sat out a whole season until he got traded? You're going to start seeing more of that.
Le'Veon Bell did it. And he showed it. And the thing of Le'Veon Bell doing that, he's 110% healthy now.
Right.
He's all the way.
Who's going to lose that kind of money, though?
Guess what? If you do right with your
stuff
money,
in orders.
If you got your stuff in order, you can sit out and miss that money for a year.
Everybody's not going to be that, though. Everybody's not going to have that opportunity to say, I can let millions and millions of go to get what I really want.
Melvin Gordon can.
But this is my thing, though. This is the whole thing.
And don't y'all think that's silly?
And I hope some of you parents are letting your kids watch this so they can understand, especially the ones that play sports. Now, this is the reason why you play sports through Little League, through middle school, through high school, and through college. When you get to college, you get a free education. You use that to build the foundation for when you get in the NFL, if you make it, or get in the NBA, and to build a situation like this. So if you got to sit back for a year or something, you got something else to fall back on. You can invest your money the right way. You can do the right thing with your money. There don't make no sense that you making all these millions of dollars, and you got people out here making $40,000 a year.
People less than that and starving, and you throwing away millions.
But y'all forget that. An owner can trade you at any time.
Exactly.
Let him trade.
So let me have my little leeway too.
You got to be mentally set to handle your money the right way and got the right people handling your money and your investments for you. You cannot. It's been too many before y'all to show y'all what can happen if you don't handle your money right. You see what I'm saying? So there's no reason that I don't care who it is. If you're making $1 million a year, you should never be broke again. So you can learn how to invest your money. Quit going out here buying these large mansions and you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no family, you living in that house. No.
A large mansion with no furniture.
No furniture. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Y'all want to go spend money on all and have no investment.
You went back on a tangent though. You know, the key is, am I willing to sacrifice for a bigger contract? Okay, I got my millions and everything, but I need to get paid because in football, you always the next hit away from being done.
That's true. That's true.
So when you have the bargaining power of a Ezekiel Elliott and the sorry Cowboys who suck, who I really love, the Troy their fans, and a Melvin Gordon, I have the leverage on my side. I can demand a trade. What are the Cowboys going to do without Ezekiel?
But the thing about it though, Ezekiel
Jerry Jones would drop you in a heartbeat.
Boy, Ezekiel Elliott's in the worst spot.
They are garbage without
Jerry
him.
ain't stupid.
They might be. They might be garbage
Jerry
without
ain't
him.
They're garbage with him.
Jerry is
I mean, they didn't score a point against the Colts last year.
Jerry would drop you in a heartbeat.
Agree or disagree. Jerry's not stupid. That's why he's not really worried. That's why he's
Jerry
not really
is
saying
stupid.
something.
He wanted to draft Jimmy Football.
No, I'm
Johnny
saying
Football.
with Ezekiel. He ain't gonna. I'm saying with Ezekiel. He said he'll trade you in a minute. Not him. Not him. No.
I agree.
No.
First lady, you know me and First Lady all together.
I think he will.
No, I don't care how silly y'all think Jerry is. Jerry ain't that stupid. Y'all know how much he loves. Y'all know how much he loves Emmitt Smith. Y'all know how much he loved Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith was God to Jerry. You remember how he was with?
But Emmitt stayed out of trouble though.
True.
Yeah, Ezekiel's just a one issue away of getting put out the league anyway. So you gotta
I think that last thing that happened in Vegas. First of all, he's at Vegas in this little festival. They out there doing hash and all kinds of legal drugs. And you want to get in trouble at this type of event. First of all, why are you at this type of event?
He's young, y'all.
Young,
okay, well, guess what? Young people, you from 24 years old now. That's why you ain't getting your bills, because you still thinking with a young
He's no longer a teenager.
Come on now.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, when you got somebody who's never had the money like he's getting and possibly will get in the future, like you said, education, go to school, learn, about money, learn about what you can invest in. He didn't have that. Y'all know he didn't have that kind of education. He seen that money.
He don't know. At the same time, his personality shouldn't be
What I'm saying is, did nobody pull Ezekiel aside and say, "Look here, man, you need to invest."
The problem with Ezekiel, I see it all the time. He's arrogant.
He is.
He's an arrogant individual, and he feels like he's invincible until he gets.
So he's like the wide receiver that was a little arrogant, that cried because he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Fame, and I didn't think he should have been.
Who? Terrell Owens.
Right.
I mean, here you go, prime example. Good. I'm glad you brought that up. Terrell Owens is a perfect example that Ezekiel needs to look at and say, "Hey, I don't want that to be me." You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, listen, Melvin Gordon got a better, leverage than Ezekiel do. Because Ezekiel dealing with Jerry Jones.
Right.
Oh yeah. And Jerry's not worried. Y'all can tell he's not worried.
The Chargers honestly don't have nobody that can replace what Melvin Gordon does.
Nobody.
Right.
They're going to be hurt.
They're going to be really hurt.
Because the quarterback's going to throw the ball 100 times a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Melvin relieves that pressure on that backfield.
Absolutely.
The numbers he have put up, man.
You're right.
He's a big. That's Eric Grinnell in the fantasy football league. If I draft first, that's who I'm taking. Melvin Gordon.
No, until he get his contract.
Yeah, I'll sit him on the bench until he do.
Okay, well, forget them two right now. Okay, we talked about the run. Let's talk about some of these receivers. Oh my God, how do you request a trade to get away from Pittsburgh? Then you go to the Raiders and show for
he's there. He supposedly has a calf injury. Reggie knows. Bo don't.
Yeah. He's there.
Is he there for real?
Yeah.
He's there. He's in the camp. Supposedly the strain may be worse than what they think. So I think he's going for a second opinion. That's the rumor mill. That's Reggie's rumor.
I heard it was a foot too, but
right.
They diagnosed it wrong. They diagnosed the whole situation wrong.
Yeah, so he's supposed to seek medical from somebody.
I was going to say, I was like, man, come on now. How are you not going to show up to training camp and...
What about the Saints wide receiver, Michael Thomas, getting $161 million guaranteed? That's over 50%. You remember I told you numbers need to be at 80 to 85%? So $61 million guaranteed. That's at about 55% of $100 million guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But boy gonna be they looking to make him the highest paid wide receiver out here right now.
Julio Jones.
Yeah. But he deserves it.
He's proved it.
He's proved, like you said. He has definitely proved it.
Okay.
We got Diamond Dimple says, Reginator, listen to the lady on the panel.
I hear you, CC. You know your Bears are hot trash. We may get on that subject too. They suck too.
CC.
They're not gonna do nothing.
CC.
Diamond Dimple says, how can you say he wasn't first ballot? You drunk, Reggie?
Okay.
Diamond Dimple.
Talking about Terrell Owens. Okay.
No, he was mad because he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's why he didn't show up. Thank you. You correct my English on my Facebook page.
I'll be honest though.
Thank you for correcting me on that fact.
That first ballot that he was on a tough ballot right there.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? So even I was like, okay, I can't be mad at you not making it this time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But wide receivers
the second one,
typically have a hard time being first time Hall of Ballots. First time ballot. Because they're prima donnas. I think Terrell Owens was mad because Marvin Harrison was the first ballot. I'm going to tell you something else. Reggie Wayne next year needs to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Edgerrin James is like his third time going up. Edgerrin James
Hall of Fame.
Should be in the Hall of Fame. And I'm not just saying that. Let's just cross this out. No, this is me not being biased.
I hate to agree with Reggie, but he should have been in there.
Yes, he should.
I hate to agree with you. He should have been in there.
He will.
Hey,
he will.
So
I believe he will.
What do y'all think about old boy Cleveland? I talking about Terrell. Them just threw it off. Baker Mayfield yelling at Beckham now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Beckham, that's a hothead right there. He said he's cool with it, because he understands.
That's motivation.
Yeah,
Baker is the leader on that team. If you can't take me, people to lead in different ways.
They already
because Eli was kind of soft with it. You know what I'm saying?
This dude ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what they need. Somebody's gonna take control. I'm not putting up with your crap, Odell. We gonna do this together. Ain't no superstars here. We all gonna get this done.
There's too many superstar receivers.
And for him to be able to say something to him like that and him respect it, that team's gonna gel together.
I wish Tomm could pull it up, but Baker Mayfield was at a Cleveland Indians game yesterday, and he shotgunned a beer can. I said, boy, that reminds me of one of our hosts one time, Daryl Cott. Shotgun a Miller High Life. That's what that reminds me of. D-Cott, shotgun a Miller High Life. So, but I think he's all in with Cleveland. And I really do think Cleveland will beat Pittsburgh twice this year. In Pittsburgh and in Cleveland.
I got Cleveland for 10 games at least. 10 wins.
10?
Boy, that's a lot of wins. Now, I'm not going to go that high.
I ain't going that high either.
You know what I'm going to say 10? For them guys to gel with him and respect what he does, that's going to be a hell of an offense to stop. Because you understand, they got 2 good running backs. They don't have just Chubb. They have another good running back there.
Yes, they sure do.
They got
from Kansas City.
Yes. You see what I'm saying? So they got a hellified stacked offense that you got to.
But what your defense going to be?
Guess what? Sometimes you don't need a defense to win a Super Bowl, baby. Teams have done it. You know what I'm saying? Teams have done it.
Who?
Hey, Diamond Dimple says the Bears are better than the Colts.
She better lay out that
Hey, Diamond Dimples, we hope y'all get a kicker before you start talking about anything. And that's why y'all didn't make it last year. No kicker!
They fired him.
One more thing. First Lady has a fan, Latin Caldwell. Love you, First Lady, with those guys. Said sports kept her out of trouble. She agreed with you.
Thank you.
This is what I'm going to say about the Bears. I don't believe the Bears can beat the Saints.
What's up, Tim Glass?
I don't believe the Bears can beat the Rams again, even though there's going to be a chip on their shoulder about that game.
Hey,
What's up, Pete Nelson?
I do like the move that the Bears made last year, getting the defensive end out of Oakland. The question is, teams are going to scheme to block him this year.
Oh, yeah.
Is Matt going to have a good year this year?
You're 100%
But yeah,
right.
Mac is hard to block.
It remains.
He's
He's
100%
hard.
right.
But they're going to
Right.
scheme to his side now. He needs something else where he's not getting double teamed.
Right.
And he's a hell of a football player. I like Matt. I don't like the Bears, but I like Matt.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't like the Bears because of Kenneth Boyle, one of my trolls on Facebook.
I want to give a shout out to Keith Nelson. Curtis, you better be watching too. It's his brother. Thank y'all so much. First Lady knows some things.
You know,
some things.
I know y'all don't keep up with baseball, but I would like to change the subject a little bit.
What's up?
Because my Dodgers have the best record in the league.
Dodgers are balling.
They gonna win.
Hey, they got some prospects.
It don't mean they gonna win.
They are balling though.
Ball the last 2 years. We're gonna win this year.
I was going to ask you about your Dodgers because one thing I noticed about them before the trade deadline, they didn't make no moves.
We bought up some prospects.
Yeah, but
we didn't have to make no jumping moves
Right.
some teams did. We're in first place. We're not worried about the Cubs. They suck. That whole division sucks. First of all, the teams are barely 4 games above 500. The Cardinals are hot trash. The Cubs are hot trash. And, I'm biased towards Cincinnati Reds, but they are hot trash too. So this is the year the Dodgers are going to come out of the NL, and I think it's going to be a shootout in the AL between the Stankies, and I think the Boston is going to give them I said Stankies, my bad. I mean Yankees. I think Boston and maybe Houston's going to give them a run for their money.
Well, I can see Houston giving them more run for their money than Boston because they've been waxing Boston. You know what I'm saying? I can see Houston being more of a threat to them than Boston is. You know what I'm saying? Even though we don't have no good pitching. No good pitchers, you know what I'm saying? We didn't pick up no extra good pitchers for the Yankees.
I know he's a Houston Astros fan. Now it comes to life.
I'm not.
Speaking of Boston,
look here, y'all. Just because I know my sports and I watch things, you know what I'm saying? This man think
Don't mean you're a fan.
Don't mean I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? He act like he's the only one supposed to keep up with the sports. We got a sports
Boston,
show. Come on, troll. Quit trying to troll me.
Anybody heard?
He's doing better. I think he gave his first press conference since he had been shot. So
he's good. Yeah, he's back home now. He's doing better.
Good.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
flying. So Next subject. I can't wait for football to start. I can't wait for college football to start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm even excited about high school football here in Indiana.
Yes.
Because my Warren Central Warriors gonna win state this year. I'm speaking it into existence.
Miss Dimple said, I do, but nobody thinking about those Dodgers. Blue October means y'all going to be crying like babies as always.
See, don't get unfriended.
I like her.
Don't make me unfriend you on Facebook.
I like
Miss
you.
Dimples, you started to get good credit with me because
CC Dimples.
Yeah.
She's Dimples on Twitter and she's Sia on Facebook.
CC, I like you.
Latin says, leave the Yankees alone. Leave them to stank Harry.
Stankies. You know what? The Yankees are not gonna do jack. Before the trade deadline, they didn't do anything to improve their pitcher.
Yeah, that's worries me.
And they got the hitters. I mean, that Judge, boy, he scares me when he comes to bat because he may hit 10 home runs in a game.
Oh my God.
But I don't think they have enough pitching to overcome some of the other teams in the AL.
Right.
That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I hate the Stankies, but I just don't think they have the pitching to overcome some of the other teams.
Yeah, they don't. Especially if Sabathia don't.
Not this
come
year,
back from
no.
that injury. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they got him on DL right now.
And everybody's spending money like crazy this year. They can't just go out and buy players anymore. The Cubs spend money. The Dodgers spend money. Boston Red Sox spend money. Teams are spending that money now trying to get that championship like Toronto did. You spend the money,
Yes.
get the championship, and
look
then you
what
may be garbage again.
But what about
Tampa Bay
between
Rays.
What about the
baseball
Reds
and
players?
basketball,
They got
money being spent.
They got traded. He wouldn't started the fight.
Oh no, he didn't start the fight.
Well,
That was
the pitcher started the fight,
You
but
okay, babe?
Yeah.
the pitcher started the fight. But I'm just
But
saying.
you know why the pitcher started the fight?
The other pitcher.
Because the pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates
he threw the
threw
ball.
a 90-mile
Yeah.
fastball.
That dude's dead.
They have better control. I would have probably charged him out.
Yeah.
Right.
So something happens and he rushes over there to the dugout. He takes on the whole dugout.
The whole dugout.
And P, he was a Dodger. I hate to see him leave, but he's a team player. If you fighting, he's fighting with you. I like damn brothers, you know. I think to get viewership up in baseball, they should do like in hockey. Let them fight. Don't bring the fight up.
Right.
Let them fight. Let them go ahead and ball. That's a good
They
way to
ain't
get
patting
viewership
all
up
up
in
like
baseball.
hockey
That's flesh on
players
flesh.
either, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
flesh on flesh.
They ain't patting
They
all
got
up
gloves
like
and,
you
and
can't.
helmets on.
Somebody
in
get
hockey,
killed. Too many bats
you know.
hanging around.
So they ain't gonna feel the impact.
Oh, Reggie. Miss Dimples. Oh, wow.
What CC that said?
First of all, she said, thank you, First Lady.
You're welcome.
You know what I'm saying? Then bro, she said, tell everybody how you ignore me when the Colts lose on Facebook. And then, hold on, y'all. And then you muted me on Twitter when I get on you. On that. Oh, hey, man, she must be cool with your sister or something. Cause you kind of tighten up with Big Sister.
She's a good friend of mine. She's in Baton Rouge. She just had her birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
And she's just we just have good sports conversation. We're in about 3 or 4 different sports rooms. And for a woman like First Lady, Cece is very knowledgeable on her sports subjects.
Well, we need
Not only does she correct me on my broken English and when I do typos on Facebook, she's a very knowledgeable person when it comes to sports. So,
Michelle say, you ready?
yeah.
Okay, y'all. What are y'all? We're gonna switch it around a little bit. WNBA.
Michelle's funky. You forgot all about that. You've been gone so long. Yeah. And here we go.
Our producer has more bloopers. And now the screen is froze too. Now the screen is froze too.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Michelle's
screen
funky,
is froze.
funny
Screen is froze.
eyebrow.
We ain't frozen
moment.
thing though. Keep going.
We can't. Your screen is froze. We still live though.
Yeah, we still live.
Oh shoot. Michelle,
Go ahead and do your thing, man. Keep talking.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
We'll let him get
Do
it
your
going
thing.
right. Oh no, he ain't came up yet. We may not be live no more.
Yeah, you still live. You still
we're
live.
No, we're
We
not.
froze.
Now we're not now.
We froze in the middle. Froze on the moon. We are froze.
Was it because you switched off?
Oh, dang.
Oh, what happened?
You not sound that link.
And then we didn't bleed.
He just
Now we gone.
I dream of Jesus.
Invisible.
yeah.
You better send out that link.
We back in the genie bottles.
The crowded bottles.
Sister Michelle.
Oh, dang it.
Producer. Y'all see how all this do live shows?
Everything's wrong.
So they can hear our volume? Let me go to
Oh,
YouTube and see.
CC, what you do? There we go.
Okay, you
We
back.
back. We
Oh, we
back.
back live? Hey, everybody, we
Hey,
back.
we had a little break, but we are going to move on.
That was a commercial break. We're saving that spot for sponsors.
Okay.
Another time, this way of getting sponsors back in here, you know.
Okay.
We were back in 2
Okay,
and 2,
Miss.
like Chuck. What was that? Chuck Woolery?
Yeah,
He was back
2
in
and
2 and
2.
2.
2
Okay.
and 2.
We're gonna
Yeah.
start off with Michelle's funky funny eyebrow moments, and I would like to talk about Erica Willoughby.
Erica
Willoughby. I'm sorry, girl. But I'd like to talk about her, and she is with the Fever and doing very, very well. If y'all don't know, she was the WNBA most valuable player of the All-Star game, and she has really, really done her thing.
I think this deserves a toast.
I would like to also congratulate her on staying with basketball. I'd like to. They are just throwing me all off.
I'm sorry, Willie. I'm sorry. It's your producer is messing up. That's what happens when you do a live show. You know.
Anyway.
Anything can go wrong. Hey, how y'all like this 4K picture
So I
though?
want to piggyback off of Michelle when she get done.
Okay, but I would like y'all to just give me some feedback on her, and this is what I'd like to say to her. If she's listening, I hope you do one day. You got 100% props from me from what you went through, not being drafted. You weren't considered a WNBA player. Good one anyway, I'm saying. But now your stock has risen, and I'd like to say, you know, you're a strong black woman. And thank you for... I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Like
about?
a little monkey back there.
What do you think I'm looking at?
There you go.
I'm looking
Our
right at
producer
it.
is going crazy.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
anyway,
Oh.
you're doing a good job. What do y'all think? We
Well, I was
Bo
just
said he was gonna,
yeah.
you know.
I was going to piggyback on that because the WNBA does not get enough exposure to me. You know, there are great players in the WNBA. Elena Deladon.
Oh yeah.
Speak up.
Yeah, Elena Deladon.
Speak up.
Sylvia, what's her name? Sylvia Folks or Fowler or however you pronounce her name from Minnesota.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
You know,
yeah,
they're great
yeah.
players. But my take is I want to point out the top 5 rookie watch. And the first one is Nikisha Collier, who plays for Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch her. She's doing pretty good. And there's 4 more. Asia Durr.
Oh yeah. Asia,
Arika Aguma.
Oh yeah, from Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, from Notre Dame.
Yeah, the truth.
Tierra McGowan.
I call her the truth.
Yes, she's balling.
I call her
Tierra
the truth.
McGowan, who plays for the Fever.
Right.
She's
right.
a big girl too,
Right.
from Mississippi State.
Mississippi. From Macon, Mississippi,
And,
where my
and Jackie
grandfather
Young,
from.
who also played for Notre Dame. And
Oh
she,
yeah, Jackie.
She balling.
Jackie's
So
doing her
y'all
thing,
just
too.
keep an eye out on those rookies right there because
Yeah.
they're making a name for
Yes,
themselves
they
right
are.
now.
And they're
Amongst
going to change the face of the WNBA.
absolutely,
Because
I love watching
to
the
me,
WNBA.
you know, and you can tell, y'all, it's not I don't want it to sound like it's a gender thing,
No.
but you could tell these girls play with guys. You can just tell.
Yeah,
You can just tell.
Especially
And it's going to
Erica,
change
Arika.
the face of the WNBA
Especially
because there's some
Arika.
girls that just don't, you know, feel
Well,
like
there's
they.
a lot of teams, and I'm sure there's a lot of college teams that have boys that
They
they
practice with.
They
against.
do.
Not
They
all
do.
of them do though.
They do.
Not all of them do though.
Okay.
But a lot of them are going to that because
UConn.
they're stronger. You know what I'm
UConn.
saying? They're gonna make
UConn
you work. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Notre
And
Dame
is good.
UConn and what's his name? Gino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he's
Oh,
overhyped,
yeah.
but that's another subject. But I'm gonna tell you this:
He pulls the
Aren't
best
y'all
out of them.
impressed?
Sure does.
He pulls the best
Are
out
y'all
of them.
impressed with our new guest host?
Oh, I'm
He
impressed.
has
by
notes
that.
here. I'm like, golly, God, I thought he knew that from Rico. He has notes. We got to step our game
He's
up.
learning.
That's right.
He's learning.
That's right.
He's learning.
He was waiting for you
I
to
come
NBA
prepared,
ball,
okay?
man.
I come prepared, okay?
Bo knows.
Bo.
Just this little.
I come prepared, okay?
That was great, and I think that's a good
Yeah.
list of up and coming players that you mentioned.
Yes.
You know, Ariel from Notre Dame. I mean, she just Jackie Young. You know, I'm a homer on them. They're just two great players, and I think that's a great list that you brought up.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bo knows a little something.
Bo knows a little something.
Just a little. Like
Just a little.
Like a teaspoon of salt.
Todd!
That sound like y'all whispering.
We ready for
Reggie's rumor
Hey,
mill.
y'all, can I ask y'all a question?
Yes.
Why do our producer keep talking to us like we don't know what we supposed to do? We the one ain't know how to get it right.
Hey, one day when we get a sponsor, we're gonna have the little earpieces in.
Right.
So we just
Earbuds.
we're building blocks. We
Yeah.
gotta
I don't know
crawl
about your
before we
merch
run.
coming out.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Ray, here we go.
Reggie's
What's the rumor for today?
we're gonna hit on the subject that we already hit on, and I want to know if y'all really think that Brown has a foot injury, or you think he's putting on. I mean, he came to camp in a balloon. Is he faking? Is he just being a butthole? What's going on with that? I mean, we hit on it earlier.
He's too good of a player
Yeah,
to
I
just
don't
be
think
out there
he's-
faking.
I
I
don't
don't
think he's
think. I think he loves football. He
Yes.
wants to be out there.
Yeah.
And I do believe he's hurt, but not to the point to where like the season's over for him or anything
No.
like that.
Is he being a
I
primo
truly-
downer like Terrell Owens?
I think
I don't think so.
I'm gonna put it
I
to you
don't
like
think so.
this: for Ben Roethlisberger to say this is the best camp he's had in a long time, I think Brown could just be Ben Brown. You know what I'm saying? And he's not really as hurt as he say he is. I don't think he really likes Carr that much. You know what I'm saying? So he's not really out there like he should be.
Well, he wants to prove that it wasn't Ben, it was him. So he's gonna have to love Carr, I think.
Yeah,
And I
have to
understand
get them learned
injuries.
to like him.
I understand I'm switching subject on a little bit. I know this is a rumor mill, but people are talking about Andrew Luck having a bigger calf injury than what it is. I think this is just the coach being protective of your franchise quarterback.
You have to
Kevin
be.
Durant.
And it's a Kevin Durant.
You
ball.
have to be.
That's what that
you know
is.
what I mean? You have to be because he's older. It's gonna take him a little longer to heal. Why not let this man heal
Plus,
up
he already missed the whole
completely,
season.
100%.
Yeah.
Get him to where he's 100%.
He already missed the whole season.
Then Luck's gonna go at it. You know what I mean? But why put the man out there if he's hurt?
Which
Really
calf
not
is
right.
it
Get him.
though?
I don't know.
Because,
The thing
Don't
was-
matter.
because
You
if
gonna
it's
need 'em.
left,
You gonna need
if
'em
it's
both.
left,
You gonna
which
need
is
'em both.
His plant.
Yeah, but you gonna need them both.
But
Yeah, you don't
the
need them
thing
both.
is, it wasn't really even the coach's decision. It was Luck's decision.
Yeah, it was.
He's the type of player to where if he can't be out there and give you 100%,
He gonna tell you.
He's gonna let you know he's not gonna hinder the team because he's
Right.
all about
Well,
the team.
he's learned since his first injury.
Yeah, he's
He
not
said
gonna do
that his
Yeah.
wife wouldn't be his wife if he hadn't been hurt and been off that whole season. Because he was in training camp, working all night, looking at plays, and he would come home. And they said this guy has a photogenic memory also.
Right.
He would come home and study. And he's learned that when he's at camp, you study at camp, you do your film, you do everything at home. There, you come home and take care of your home life.
Right.
And this is Luck taking charge of his career. I'm not going to be a hindrance to the team.
No, you
if
can't
I
be mad
play.
at him.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a good
Yeah.
backup quarterback. I like the set. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not
I mean,
worried
but a lot
about
of persons do that. I mean, I'm glad he kind of got hurt to realize the difference between football life and family life because that's what hurt a lot of these players. They so much,
Yeah.
you know, and people in general. You're so caught up in your career, you can't take care of your home life when you get home. You can't set career away from home. That's why a lot of people's kids are suffering. All kinds of. You got to be able to separate the two.
Just like
You got
Law
to.
last night in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He apologized to his family. He said, I was so consumed with football. You know, sometimes I forgot, not that he didn't love his family, but he was so consumed with it.
You miss so
you know,
much,
you
yeah.
miss a lot.
And you can't get that back.
Before you know it, day 2 and 3. Next thing you know, they 16, 17. You're
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of them do need, and I'm glad that Luck is doing that. You know, he's not, I mean, he's about football, but he's also about his health, too. He's got a family now.
yeah.
Right.
Well, she's
You know what I
pregnant
mean?
with his
Right.
second first
Yeah,
child.
he's got a family now.
Well, that's
so-
Reggie.
Oh yeah.
So what about them O's?
Y'all ain't ready for that yet.
We ain't ready for the O's.
We ain't ready for it. Well, since we're not ready for
Are y'all ready for the best part of the
The two
show?
O's.
If we're not ready for it,
Yeah, he always said that, didn't he? Now y'all ready for the best
You
part.
gotta say the best part.
if we're not ready for it, I can say it. I know a lot. Okay.
Oh.
Are you
All right,
ready,
y'all. We gonna get on to the best part of the show. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
I'm ready. I'm
I'm
crossing
just-
my fingers for Reggie.
Hey, y'all, hope we get the right videos. We don't want to see no movie. All right, y'all. Number 5 ooh of the day goes to Andrew Harrison, leading rusher in the CFL. Y'all don't watch that Canadian Football League? Y'all miss out
I
on
saw
some
it
good
the
football.
other day.
But this boy first started the game. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. Waiting for you to see what I'm saying?
Producer.
Didn't I just say, are you ready for the best part of the show? And he was not ready. See, he wanted to.
We gotta have our producer some help in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Sound check guy and everything.
Oh man, you gotta love it. Oh, anyway, so we went on that.
All right.
Yeah, the Canadian Football League has some good players in there. I think can perform.
And again, while we waiting on this, our producer, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out them Dash Club Red Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give it up to my boys out there. You know what I'm saying? We had our.
Man, it's always good to see,
Yes,
kids, football leagues getting a lot of support. Some of them don't have that support, and some of these kids need the structure to make them get better. I'm happy to be associated with a guy that's out there coaching and making a difference. Even though you don't know shit about football,
We really are.
I
We
mean,
really are. And we need more parents, coaches like, I coach myself. So, if I can help one kid out of the 200 I've coached, I'm happy with that.
It's a sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand the sacrifices that coaches make, especially the coaches that are out there for the kids. It ain't about them with they bragging rights and stuff. The ones that's out there truly trying to coach and make them kids better. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't gonna lie, we parents out there on the field as well as coaches. You know what I'm saying? And then we take away from our families and making money, whatever we could be doing. So y'all gotta give a big shout out and give some of these coaches some love and help them out as parents. You know what I'm saying? Help us out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy.
Come on, Tom.
And that is to where we can concentrate more on the kid.
Okay.
We got support from parents. It gives us more time to, really concentrate on the kids.
Smooth, can you cue Tom again, please? Cut. Okay.
I could have swore he was
action.
I could have swore he was cueing me in to get started.
There we go.
Here we go.
Wow, he went through that hole.
Didn't he? And I'm talking lightning. He ain't getting him. He ain't touching.
Oh wow.
Number
last
one
guy
rusher
didn't
in
even
the
touch him.
CFL right there.
Boy, that was a great run.
Yeah.
That was a great run.
Great.
Tom.
Great run.
All right. Number 4.
Number 4.
I don't want to yell number 4 yet if he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
He better run number 4. It looked like you're running.
I'm gonna let y'all know what number 4 is. You know what I'm saying, real quick. We're gonna shoot over to the big 3. Tri-States Robert Hyden with a nice block to start the game. My little guy tried to shake him up a little bit. Thought he was gonna take him to the hole and lay it in. Oh no, he smashed him right on the backboard, baby. I'm gonna let y'all know what it is for.
Oh, good job, Tom.
Go. Let's check this out. What is this? What is this?
He thought he was gonna shake.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Get that out of here.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Today.
That's how Block Bo's weak comments when he don't know nothing about sports.
Here's the 28 looking like 68.
Oh, see, y'all here.
The 28-68 man.
You didn't even write that down.
Right. How many times you been on the show? He still got him in the hot seat. You still got him in the hot
He
seat.
ain't gonna let up. That's Reggie's MO.
We ain't listening to them.
Let's check out number 3,
We
y'all.
gonna go
Let's check
number
out
3 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is an 8-year-old. Listen to me, y'all. An 8-year-old, 800-meter track star, okay? His name is Victor Jamie Salario, who puts on the rockets in the last 200 meters. Let me tell y'all, I ran the 800.
Me too.
800 ain't easy.
No.
Watch how this 8
Hey, running from the police ain't running 800. Okay? I know what you're talking about. Anyway, hopping over fences.
Shoot that footage for me, man.
Running 800 from the police, so that's a different 800.
Bro, y'all see how everybody in front of it. You know what I'm saying? They trucking. And all of a sudden, you just see this little guy right here in the black, just like in the middle right there. He's just creeping. Oh,
there you go.
The creep is over, baby. He is going all the way.
Wow. He saved it, so he's practicing.
Oh, wow, yeah. He saved that.
Tell. He saved it.
Oh, and look at the distance. The way.
And I mean, he took off.
But
Yeah.
8-year-old?
8-year-old.
Good time.
Wow.
8-year-old.
But what you could tell what he did, he jogged with them. But when
He
he
stayed
took
with
his,
them.
but when he
It was
knew,
time to take off.
oh
He
yeah,
knew it.
he did it.
They ran themselves out.
What is he?
Oh,
8.
Oh, man, he's a good 50 yards in front of everybody.
oh, that was a great kid.
10, 15 people ahead of he's
Oh, wow, that was
nice.
great.
Man.
8 years old?
You
8
got,
years old.
Hey, you got high schools not finishing in time like that.
Exactly.
With longer legs.
I ain't gonna
You hear me?
lie. I think he had a better time than I did, so I ain't gonna even.
I know he had a better time than you. It's me and you got caught by the police.
I ain't never been caught by police. I ain't never. I'm from home, but I don't get caught by police.
See, the 800 is different when you're running from the police.
It's a lot faster.
Okay, yo, we're gonna go to this number two. Number
two,
two, you
I'm
know what I'm
real
saying? Even though, you know, we grew up on that police speed, you know what I'm saying? But number two is Simone Manuel, who, you know what I'm saying, won gold in the 50-meter freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So proud of her doing her thing out there. She actually won 2 golds in the swimming.
Oh, I think our producer.
He is on a roll.
That girl was bad. I actually seen that video. She's
Yeah, it was a close race, but she pulled it out though.
She's a bad girl. Didn't she win 2
She broke the
medals?
record?
Yeah, she won 2
She broke the
medals.
record?
Yeah, she broke the record
Okay,
in the other one though. In the 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they swimming.
That's swimming.
They are swimming now.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was great. That was great. You know, there's a lot of people of color that are starting to swim. And, we should be diverse,
Yep.
And I think that's just great. That was a great kid.
That is. Because you never seen, like you said, people of color in the pool.
Right.
In the pool, and what's the other sport? Hockey.
Well, there's a couple people. Popeye Jones.
No, I'm saying you're used to.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to see, other people of color that are starting to get in other sports that you've never seen.
Hey,
Right.
I bet y'all $5 he don't get number 1 right.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go to number 1 real quick. It's kind of.
I got faith in him.
It's kind of leading off of what Michelle was talking about. We got to give it up to her. You know what I'm saying? The Indiana Fever going, Erica Willer. You know what I'm saying? Got to give her props. Got to put her highlights out there. The young lady was busting them threes coming down like she was Curry, man.
Doing layups.
I mean,
It's like layups.
throwing dimes and oh my goodness, I gotta check her out. Number 1, baby. Erica Willer. Fever, baby.
I want $5.
Boy,
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Look at this dime she throws. Whoop!
Oh, I'm telling you, she's stupid.
It
with
ain't
her
over.
game.
Look at this pull up.
Whoa.
And look where she was at.
That was down the line.
Look where she was. There's
Another one.
Yeah. She just turned around right the back.
yeah.
Come on, y'all. She hit 8 of them boys in the game.
Off of, what, coming off.
You gotta give her a
Falling
props.
out, ain't
That just
You gotta
shows
give
what
her a
anybody
props.
can do.
Remember, not drafted.
Exactly.
Didn't get the props that she deserved. Way to be strong. Way to be strong and hang in there. And like you said, you give a lot of kids something to think about. Don't ever give up. 'Cause look what happened. Oh,
But
man.
sometimes you can hear it through that. So yeah, we'll go with that.
He laughing
Go
about
ahead,
it.
go ahead and finish what you were
Cut
saying.
the first lady off and he's laughing about it. Jumping up and down like I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at it and
Yeah.
But an
okay.
interesting fact that just recently happened with the WNBA: 5 players in one game scored 25 or more points.
Oh
That's
wow.
never happened.
Wow. Well, the WNBA
And speak,
is how the game should be played. I mean, I like the dunks and
Fundamentals.
everything,
yes,
but the
Women's
running the
ba-
plays and
Right.
everything. That's how the game was meant to be played.
Below the
And I
rim.
enjoy the game.
I call it below the rim.
I'm gonna tell y'all a sport that You know, I mean, I can see the guys playing it. You know what I'm saying? But have y'all seen the women rugby players?
Yes.
Your producer is telling you to speak up.
Yes.
Hey, you know something? He's been messing with us the whole day, man.
Watch this while you playing.
Rugby.
So it's on blackout.
Right.
That was another sponsorship ad. Your sponsor, advertise your business
We're back.
there.
Yes.
I got balls, but I got balls with me.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
jokes. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I was watching when I was out in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? I was watching some of the rugby matches. Oh my God, dude. The girls is tough.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I gotta give a shout out to the Steelers, man. We played them yesterday, man, and it was so funny because they had this kind of tall linebacker that had this long ponytail. And y'all dudes better watch out, man. These y'all younger boys. There was a girl.
Oh, wow.
And she was out there playing linebacker. A girl.
She was laying wood?
Laying wood. Doing it.
Hey.
Ain't afraid of the boys. Y'all boys better get look here, fellas. Stay in your young men's lives, okay? Keep them tough. Because these little girls ain't playing no more. They being raised by strong mothers now. And they ain't scared to get out there and
look at Steph Curry's mama. She the one that coached him and will tell you. I was out there with him. I'm the one that kept him, because she played too. I kept his mind on it the right way. You know what I mean? And don't give up. Look how little he was.
Yeah.
She said you could do it, and now look at him, y'all.
Hey, man, this girl
So women do have a lot of good influence to me on kids in sports as well.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have some closing remarks.
Closing remarks.
Yeah. We're wrapping it up. That's what your producer said. Wrap up.
That's what that means.
Yeah, that means wrap up.
I ain't got no kids. I ain't got wrapped up.
I got one. All right. On this date in history.
Oh, you gonna
2002.
You gonna do this?
Yes.
History.
The 89th Tour de France.
Okay.
There was no winner because Lance Armstrong was caught for doping.
Oh,
they did take them from him, didn't
Yep,
they?
sure did.
There was no winner.
Okay, Bo.
Well, the only reason Bo knows is because he has notes.
He knew it. He remembered it.
He just couldn't remember.
He remembered it. He just put it down for y'all to see it.
Right.
He knew it.
Hey, he said it like he
That was
good.
He didn't want no argument from you, right?
Hey, don't
That was
be
good.
jealous.
But you got to
Don't
think
be
too. That wasn't the only Tour
Here's
de
the
France he lost.
28-68 guy.
That wasn't the only Tour de France he lost.
He was saying that year there was no winner. He was saying that year there was no winner.
Okay. There was a couple more they took away from him.
And that was the first time in history there was no winner. That was the
No
first
winner.
time.
Yeah.
That was the first.
That's what the main thing was
Don't
about.
give it
We gotta give it to him.
That's gonna be Bo's segment. Bo thinks he knows history.
Yeah, there we go.
Better recognize.
You ready to wrap it up, Tom? Or are you gonna get our outgoing credits correct, Tom?
Yeah, I got him.
Hey, man,
Hey, I want y'all to can y'all take a moment and give a special thanks? He wants the T-shirt to your #1 fan, Corey Tenson.
Corey, thank you, Corey. Hey, spread the word. Spread the word.
He's always watching. Every time y'all come on, he's always watching.
Appreciate you, Corey. Appreciate you.
That shirt.
Yeah.
And my cousin in out there at the Bay, San Francisco, I'm gonna send you one too, cause he watches all the time. I have to tell
He
you,
never said
and he
anything.
likes you.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why.
probably watches on tape
tell
delay.
him to.
Shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. I tell him to text him.
Y'all be
Say
talking
something.
crazy to us like everybody else. Like we talk crazy to each other too.
Tony, you heard the guys. Say something.
Say something. Like Drake say, say something.
Corey said it's all love, family.
All right.
You
know what I'm saying?
Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
I'd like to thank y'all
Time
for tuning in. See you next week for sure. And we probably won't have really any more breaks now, right?
Right.
No,
Get ready.
I done
Get
took
ready.
enough vacations for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Get
I'm
ready,
sorry,
y'all. Every week.
I
You
got
spread
one
the word.
vacation coming up.
You got a vacation coming up?
Yes.
Well, you're a guest.
Labor
It
Day.
don't matter.
No, he's a lead man.
I'm gonna have to bust the line.
I'm playing.
I'm gonna have to bust
I'm playing with him. Okay, I'm playing.
Hey, I try to
I've
be
been
nice to
hanging
the
with
ladies.
him too long.
I try to be nice to the lady, but lady hit hard. I'm gonna have to two-piece her too.